And in our democracy, the court is an independent arm of government. When they hand out judgment, it is not for you to pick and choose whether to obey or not. I accept their judgment in good faith. I am a product of the judiciary. I always tell people that if I am not a COVID today, it's courtesy of a courageous bench and a very resourceful bar. All my life has been a life of struggle. People have always oppressed me, harassed me, and the court has always come to my aid. Even my big governor was courtesy of court. So yesterday's judgment, I accept it in good faith, and my lawyers will advise, having studied the judgment, what is the next line of action. So at this point, I will just thank their lordship for their judgment and look forward to my lawyers advising me on what should be the next line, if there should be another next line of action.
Like a commentator rightly said, if we are not hearing COVID-19, it is Adams Oshiomole versus Godwin Obaseki. Another respondent hilariously said, Buhari don't tire. He say everything Obaseki and Oshiomole. Oh yeah, Obaseki, leave APC. Oshiomole, you rest as chairman. Really, Edo 2020 is presently the most trending topic today in Nigeria. The APC actually had a twist of events 2 days ago when at about 7 p.m. the Court of Appeal restrained Adams Oshiomole for parading himself as the national chairman. The news was received with mixed reactions as members of the PDP, which happens to be Obaseki's new bride, erupted in joy. The Obaseki Shaibu movement as well took to celebrations when the news filtered into town that Adams Oshiomole was removed. While the OSM proponents erupted in wide jubilation, members of the APC were dumbfounded with the turnout of events. Palpable tension rented the air as fans and supporters of the party went mute for hours. Still uncertain as supporters of Adams Oshiomole and the APC were yet to comprehend what hit them. One Victor Giadom, parading himself as the acting secretary of the party, took over the leadership of the party. He came on air passionately defend his actions and thereafter started cancelling all efforts put in place by the NWC of the party in conducting a free and fair direct primary on the 22nd of June. He fired the screening committee that has already finished their assignments and declared their efforts null and void. He called on all the aspirants to reconvene and subject themselves to a fresh screening. Victor lasted about 30 minutes as the self-acclaimed national chairman before the damage intended was accomplished to maximum output. Then Adams Oshiomole stepped in to steal the show. Adams Oshiomole at 7 p.m. About 7 p.m. when the news of his ouster was announced, immediately met with the his NWC to properly hand over pending his restatement as a national chairman. Guided by the law, NWC reaffirmed Ajimobi as the interim national chairman. Ajimobi, who was unavoidably absent, was substituted by Hilad Etta, whom the party asked to deputize as the acting national chairman of the party pending Adams Oshiomole's second return. Oshiomole, already on his first return after the failed coup in March, made sure he put the right measure in place to be abreast of the Edo 2020 elections in the case of any eventuality. He swore in Ajimobi as the deputy chairman and also swore in Waziri Bulama as the acting national secretary of the party. Oshiomole same time prepared the grounds for a direct primary to be held. All this Oshiomole was doing was within the ambit of the law. Carefully guided by legal counsel, Adams Oshiomole humbled himself and took all the bashing and spit from Obaseki quietly. Personally, I see Oshiomole ouster as a bait to politically make Obaseki irrelevant in the scheme of things. Sharing details of my findings would not be beneficial to all parties involved, including the electorate. Now, with Oshiomole not participating as an interested party and Obaseki crossing over to the PDP, then the die is cast. I think this is strategic. The battle is no longer against Oshiomole versus Obaseki. It is now clear that the battle is between Obaseki versus Pastor Ezeyamo. Let the drums roll and let us dance the rhythm of the music played. This is coming from a Osigwe Omo Ikiroda, a right from Benin City. Osigwe Omo Ikiroda. Okay. But to me, I don't know where Adam Joshimole has stolen the bounce back to see the show against Obaseki. Of course, it is a well-known fact now that Oshimole is projecting Izeyamo. So it is not this is not news. It is not new. It has always been, because his name is not going to be on the ballot box because he just wants to use Ezeyamo as well, the way he used Obaseki too. Of course, we know how it all plays out, because the same way he carried a Obaseki, the way he said many things Obaseki, he said many things against Ezeyamo. So what are we talking about? It's still all about integrity. If I cannot get what I want, I use another person. Even if it is my enemy, I will still use it. That's why they tell you that there's no permanent enemy. It's only permanent interest that they understand. So you just have to quietly stay back. All of them, they are getting their own portion, whether Obaseki, whether Ezeyamu, whether Oshomole, they are getting their own share of the whole play. That is just the way I see it. Whether Oshomole has stolen the show, it is neither here nor there, because as it is now, it is not functioning. Of course, it's going to be working underground, but for him to come out, to the open to make a statement, it's not going to happen. Definitely, you don't expect him to just sit down and say, "Oh, my hands are off from the APC politics." No. He's going to be working. He already has his people on ground that will be doing all manner of things. We might not be hearing from him on the pages of newspaper. Okay, Ikiroda, you never tire to dey write a nonsense. Shebi we don't leave yeye APC for now. We be thief, we be their thief. Abi, when be thief, their September is not far. Let's face the electorate and know who is popular. All this useless write-up on social media will not help anybody. Okay, that is nothing but the truth. The APC cabals want to teach Obaseki, his mentors and counselors and supporters political lessons Nigerians will not forget soon. Ikiroda, you are very correct. Oshomole is now Chike, the great mathematician of our time. I can't see how Obaseki can win in this game. When you fight the constituted authority, no matter your level, it's either you break or bend. Period. Obaseki is only making use of the available time day, before the D-Day. Obaseki is yet to realize that he is permanently out of a Edo political calculation. As we move closer to the election date, the real PDP home-based members are worried that Obaseki is trying to force his way into the party without carrying them along. Instead, doing his bidding through Governor Wike and other PDP governors, he equally believes that those the party has cleared in their screening exercise are of no value. Not surprising that Speaker has spoken his mind about his fate in the APC as he desires to stay put. We are yet to see the end of the comedy series. More twists. What kind of person is this Giadom and his sponsor? People who cannot even produce a state to his APC are aiming to take over the whole country. If you read the constitution and programs of APC, one will see that they meant well for this country. It was well structured and had a good plans for this country. But the non-entities are trying to destroy it. If not for a criminal mind like a Giadom and his sponsors, Giadom is trying to take over at national level. A party that has resigned from as a deputy secretary. These people from Rivers State are very funny. What is their philosophy? What do they believe in that make them act aggressively and illegally? This is the beginning to be interesting. This is beginning to be interesting. Edo election should come and go. I'm really tired. Osigwe Omo Ikiroda, you are a bad and sentimental writer who doesn't know the law. From the month of March, which the FCT High Court Abuja removed Oshomole till the date, he handed over. He has never been the chairman in the face of the law. Every action he took within this period can be reversed because it is a nullity. Know therefore that everybody can still spring surprise on them by seeking court redress in this issue. Okay, from this write-up, you are insinuating that even the appeal court judgment was to ask Obaseki out of the government house. So this is a premeditated arrangement. From this your write-up, you said the die is cast. So Nigerians are waiting and watching what you just revealed to play out. You said it all. This is a nonsense write-up, no content at all. This guy ended up making no sense. Amateur analyst. Whatever the game plan is, he will laugh last, laughs best. This trash is as usually the norm is only good for the waste bin. Absolutely nonsense. Victor Giadom is right. Now the authentic chairman of APC, if you like, accept him. If you like, keep fooling yourself. In his chairmanship, there is nothing like Eze Yamo. This write-up should go to his crystal ball again to understand what uh, he's talking about. Adams, where art thou? Adam, where art thou? So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below in the comment section.